welcome to our show today. It's me, Lulu, my violin ball, and today is Lulu learning violin with Lulu. And today's show is really special. This is the show that we've been waiting for all this time. But before we start, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't get to miss any of our videos once we drop them out. So, today is the show that you all have been waiting for this entire time. Learning how to play the violin, the strings. So we have gone over some tips and what every violinist needs to, what every little violinist needs to know, and what beginner violinists should do to keep their violin clean. But today I'll be showing you how to play the violin because I think we're all ready. So when we first started, my teacher showed us the strings. He gave us the same tips I've been giving you right now, and then he started to show us the strings. So let's begin. First of all, we're gonna start with the D string, so that's where it came from. The D string sounds something like this. And the D string is one of the most important strings along with the A string. That's where all of the beginner violinist starts. That's where every violinist starts, and that's where most of our strings and most of the music that we have to start with comes from. It's also used in tuning in advanced classes. So let's begin. The first finger right up here is the E. The E sounds something like this. And it is the first finger on the D string. And then we go to F sharp, or as my teacher used to call it, fish. And then we go to G, the third finger right up here on the D string. And finally, the A, the fourth finger on the D string, which is something we're going to learn later, but it goes like this. And those are their fingers on the D string. So let's go what we're going through first. The D string, open D. The E. The fish, or F sharp. The G string. And finally, the A string, except it's fingered. Now we move on to the A. So every fourth finger over here represents the other string that comes before it. So the finger I just taught you, the last finger I just taught you, goes with this. See? So this is the A string, and then the first finger on the A string is B. And then you move on to C, or C sharp, and then you move on to D. Now notice that I said last time that this is open D, and this is fingered D. There's a lot of D's on the violin, but it helps you to know that when you say open D, they mean the string itself, not the fingers, when you put the fingers on it. So this is the D string. And finally, you end with the E, the highest string in the violin. So then now we move on to the G. The G is the lowest string in the violin. So this is how it goes first. So as you know, the musical alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then it repeats A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this is G. What comes next? A, then B, then C, then D. A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. And finally, the E string, the highest string there. So this is the E, F, G, A, B. So the E is the highest string in the violin, and it's also the most special string because the violins are the only instruments that have this. So I'm gonna teach you a song that has some of the strings in it, and I'm gonna play for you French folk song. So to play for French folk song, we start with D, then we go to D, 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 like this. Then we go C, C, B, 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 A, D, D, G, fish, 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 E, 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 A, D, E, D, E, fish, D, E, fish, D, E, fish, G, E, fish, G, E, fish, G, E, fish, G, A, D, 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 E, C, 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 B, A, G, fish, E, D, E, D. So let's start again. Good job. Let's move on. Good job, good job. And finally, we're gonna use our bow. Now, this is a good time to take yourself to just take a break and rosin your bow. And now, let's begin. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And that's French folk song, the first song that I taught you. So, as homework, the next week, we'll first start by our warm-ups. We're gonna start doing warm-ups next week. So be prepared. And before I end this show, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, just like I told you before. And I am gonna give you 2 seconds to subscribe to our channel. Are you ready? 1, 2. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next Monday.